Committed to, and what you're committed to, and what you've how you've put yourself on the line. Like, how proud is it to say that you drink aged urine? Like, who wants to say they drink aged urine? Like, it's not an easy thing to say or do.
No, not at all.
Why would you do that? Why would someone even like share that with the planet? Who wants to accept responsibility for that?
Yeah, they don't think about that. They don't think about, people that don't understand urine therapy don't think that why would someone like me and you promote something that doesn't work? Because in their mind, it doesn't work. But me and you, we wouldn't promote something that doesn't work, because that's called delusional. And I'm very much based in this reality, and I works in this reality. And urine has given me, from the first moment I took it, energy and a depression that didn't know I had. Just disappeared, gone, poof.
Instantaneously, as soon as I took it, I noticed the difference within minutes that this was changing my life. As soon as I first put it on my skin, I knew this was changing my life. And I did not tell anyone for a year and a half because I was so embarrassed and so ashamed of it. But then after, I could not keep it a secret any longer because I felt that me keeping it a secret was lying to people about what natural healing is about. And so I had to come out. I was compelled to share this message that drinking your urine has a humongous benefit for improving and changing your life.
Yeah. And I love you, John, for coming out with that, because you did message me, and I knew you were secretly doing it for a while. And it's so important for people that look up to us, the leaders especially, to really set the standard for other people and to say, this is okay, this gives me energy, this has got vitamins, minerals, hormones, it's got nutrients, it's got life energy inside it, it's got distilled water. Fresh urine is just basically distilled water with all those things, and distilled water is the water that we should be drinking, in my opinion, because that's the one I've experimented with and it works. That's why I stand by that one, right?
I agree, and I'm finding the same thing over here on in North America, that we're told the tap water is fine, and we think why would we believe that anyone's put anything in the tap water that would be bad? So there gets that conspiracy again. Look, I'm not trying to talk about the conspiracy. I don't care who's put the stuff in the tap water. I don't care why they put the stuff in the tap water. What I do know is when you stop drinking the tap water and stop drinking the fluoride and chlorine and start drinking at least distilled water, if you're not ready to go to urine therapy, fine, but at least take the step to get away from the tap water and start using distilled water or fruit, which is distilled water to hydrate the body.
Yeah, you're entirely right. The best thing you could ever do for your health is to change at the beginning, is to change your water. That's a very easy thing to do. Stop with the tap water, stop in it as much as possible, limit your shower use. If you're still addicted to showering every day, cut that down, because you're also taking in the toxins with hot water, especially in a shower. It's a very, very bad situation to do. But
I do the cold showers. I actually put the aged urine on my skin, I let it dry on me, and then I take a cold shower to wash it off, and that's how I get it. That's how I shower. I do a hot shower maybe once a week with the soap and stuff if I'm going to be cuddling with wifey, but other than that, it's not really hot showers. It's not where health is at.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little trick, John. I don't know if you know this. So the urine, it might smell a little bit. If you're eating cooked foods, and I do, it does smell a little bit when it ages. And so if you put it topically, if you drink it, it's fine. Drinking, no problem. But if you put it topically, smell a little bit. There's tricks we can use. One of the tricks is you do the aged urine on the skin, and then you apply your fresh urine topically over that area after, and that takes away 80% of the smell. You put some fresh urine over the areas of your body that you've done aged urine on. And if you want to go completely, do some essential oils. Drop some essential oils onto your skin. And there we go. No smell, and you're just going to experience the benefits of aged urine topically, which is just magic for the skin. Absolute magic. The skin for the health, not even for the skin, but like the whole body.
For detoxifying the body, for putting antibodies into the body, for putting antibiotics into the body, to putting antiseptic into the body, to be putting vitamins and minerals and nutrients and supplying that to the body, hormones and stem cells to the body.
Absolutely. And one thing you didn't say there as well, toxin removal. When you put it in through the skin, there's layers of toxins that everybody has. Now, even people that eat fruitarians have this, right? I've had fruitarians that are just eating fruits, and what they do is the first time they do aged urine on their face, their face breaks out with spots. And what that is toxins at the layers of the skin, a couple of centers in, and it's toxicity. So the aged urine will pull the toxins out of your skin. If you drink aged urine or fresh urine, it pushes the toxins out. But if you put it topically, it pulls them out. So they're complementary. You could do one or the other, but if you do both, drinking it and topically, you're doing a wonderful thing for your health, and you'll feel amazing.
Right. So you know what? Unfortunately, we understand some people are not going to take aged urine. I mean, if you look at it, even the Buddha said to use aged urine. If you look at Allah, Allah recommended camel urine. If you look at the Hindu religion, they were recommending cow's urine. If you look at the Taoist religion, if you look at Mantak Chia right now, Mantak Chia, probably one of the leaders in the Taoist religion, world public figure right now. He supports urine therapy. If you look at Gandhi, he was a urine drinker. John Lennon was a urine drinker. Lots of people have realized, caught on to the truth and the value of urine and aged urine. But hey, if you're not ready to go there, even if you look in the Buddhist monastery, where these men follow Buddha to the nth degree. Even in the Buddhist monastery, I spoke to a Buddhist monk in the monastery last week, and half of the monks don't drink their urine, and half of them, aren't going to drink their urine. So if half of the monks in the monastery aren't going to drink the urine, obviously half of the population is not going to drink their urine. So, but recognize that, amongst the leadership of the leaders of religion and spirit in the world, I mean, Jesus spent 40 days and 40 nights in the desert. Like, how did he do it? Like, I say he drank his urine. That's what makes sense to me. Like, it seems to me that everyone that was a leader in this world spiritually, a great man, the president of India, was drinking his own urine. Like, there's so many.
He lived to 97. He lived to 97 years old, I believe. Oh, didn't he? Desai lived to 97, I think, and he was drinking his own urine. So
he's not a foolish man. He's the president of a country. Okay. Yeah. So when people try to slag people that are using their urine and try to call them foolish or idiots, or try to make them into looking like stupid people because lower their credibility because they drink urine. This is just a way to try and.
Do you know what, John? It's a mindset thing. You know what you said to me about mindset? There's one mindset that you want to be a healthy person. It's called being open-minded. You never know something if you're closed-minded. You will never know the truth about life, because there's so many lies out there in the health world. The sun is bad for you. Sun gazing damages your eye. Urine is a waste product. If you're closed-minded, you will never even try it. And if you never try it and never experience it, you'll always bash other people for it and hate on them.
Meat is good for you. Cooked foods are good for you.
Yep.
Fats are good for you. Vitamins and minerals are good for you. All of the stuff that's actually true is not really true.
No, and that's why there's so many people now sick and unhealthy and dying, and then and bashing us for preaching about urine therapy, because of course, you know what? I was conditioned as well. I'm known as this now, but I'm the same as everybody else. I thought it was a waste product my entire life.
So did I.
I read a book. I don't know if you read a book called Martha Christie's Your Own Perfect Medicine. I recommend. This is the one book. That and J.W. Armstrong's The Water of Life. If you read those books and someone actually reads them from start to finish, I don't know how a sane person could read those books and not want to at least try urine therapy, because they're so convincing. They really are. There's so much information in both of them, science on why urine therapy works, right?
And for me, you know what? This is like the ultimate red pill. Is it the red pill that gets you out of the matrix?
Yeah, the red one. Yeah, the red one. Yeah.
Right. This is it for me. Like, urine is so dirty, naughty, bad. Like society just looks at you like, oh my gosh, that's disgusting, right? Like, to drink your urine is like going against everything that you've learned. It's like breaking the paradigm. It's like saying, like, I recognize that I've been fed some untruths. There's some things about this world that are just not true. And this is like the biggest thing that I can do to test whether or not I've been lied to, or if there's something more for me. Like turpentine therapy. Turpentine's supposed to kill you.
Is that what they say? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to kill you. Huh.
It's supposed to be like, if you ingest turpentine, you're supposed to go to the hospital within hours because you're gonna die.
Well, I should be dead now. You should be dead right now. We shouldn't be still having this conversation.
So you know, obviously something's wrong, and taking that step to try these things is when we actually take that red pill and jump out of the paradigm, unlearn what we've learned.
Absolutely. I'd just like to add one little thing. Some people walk into urine therapy and are convinced it's not going to work, and they try it, and their mindset is so powerful. You have to understand, the mind is so powerful. You can convince yourself that something isn't helping you when it actually is. I've experienced myself with aged urine. When I first tried it, I didn't know much of a difference, because I wasn't down with it. I wasn't down with the idea that it was going to be beneficial.
It was scary. It didn't seem right. It felt uncomfortable. So our resistance manifested like a resistance to actually moving forward with it.
Absolutely. The placebo effect can make things better, and it can ruin it, the placebo. So you have to walk into it. But it physically, it does heal the body. It's distilled water, your hormones, nutrients, energy. And the fresh urine is great to start out. But if you want to amplify the vessel even more, you need to start going onto the aged urine. A couple of days old, drink that, put it on your skin. Don't be scared of it. Don't worry about bacteria. These are all myths and lies. They've been lying to us about not just urine therapy, about drinking aged urine. They say that you die, you drink aged urine because it's got bacteria, it's not sterile, it's bad for you, it's gonna make you. But all I've experienced is with aged urine is just massive application of alkalinity. All of our diets, our cooked food diets, the meats that people eat, the pastries, the donuts, the acid, the alkaline aged urine, all urine go alkaline when you let them sit in a bottle for a couple of days. The longer you let it sit, the more alkaline it gets. And that's medicine. Alkalinity is medicine as well, you know?
That's it. When you sit it out, oxygen binds to the urine. So the oxygen is an ion, oxygen is alkaline, oxygen is electric. And when we drink it and it's been oxidated like that, it's more alkaline. It brings more electrical current into the body, and this is what the body is. It's an electric being. It's an alkaline electric being. So urine is perfect for that. And then one other thing that I think is just so magical, and for me the most powerful aspect about urine is talking about Dr. Emoto and the water. Water holds consciousness. And when you have your urine and you can actually intent into the urine what you'd like to get, and then you ingest it, now you're putting an intention into your body that's going through all of the cells of your body, and it's yours, it's your intention, it's connecting with you inside, and then you get it back. You get that almost as if it's speaking to you inside. It's giving you the answers, the insight. I feel like you can have a dialogue with yourself and get the answers from yourself from aged urine.
Wow, that's interesting. I like what you said there. Speak out. Typically, urine is like liquid you. So the more happier you become, the more affirmations you say naturally or consciously, the more positive you are, the more you're going to get the structure of the fresh urine. So when that ages and you re-ingest it, you're just going to get all the beautiful things you've been telling yourself when it came out of you back into you again. And then it's a feedback circle of you're becoming healthier and happier. So the liquid urine increases in quality because you're becoming healthier and happier. And it just you're on and you're helping people, and it just gets like to crazy levels of power,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And this is it. We're bringing ourselves back to that spirit body, raising the energy. And as we raise the energy, the spirit body comes to life and becomes more energetic, we get more awareness of it, and then we can actually feel it more when we go into meditative states, and then we can carry our meditative state throughout our day longer. And then when we're in a challenge during our day, we can actually be in a more less reactive state, but more active state. Like, we're not reacting to the circumstance, but we're staying in our center, staying in our power, being more self-aware that, look, no, I don't need to react to the situation. I need to step into my power, elevate my power, lift up my power, and be with my power rather than react to the circumstance that's around me.
And you'll love this one, John, as well. A little hack for people in meditation sessions. You can get your fresh urine and rub it onto your temples, because here's the meditation right here in the brain, the prefrontal cortex. Meditation is in here in the front of the brain. So if you massage a little bit of fresh urine, or even aged urine is more powerful, you massage that into your temples just before meditation, you will find this best, most profound, deepest meditation session of all time. It amplifies every single thing you can think of in your life. It really does.
All right. So I want to touch on a couple other things, all a part of this healing modality. We've really hammered that urine home, and I hope people have heard that. I hope some people have received that message. And if not, I at least want them to understand that we are not fools. We are not foolish people. And if you hear any foolish messages about Harry or I, or if you see people saying poor, foolish things about us, you can know that we are not doing this to like a circus. This is not a freak show. We're not just trying to get hits on our page. We're trying to help people change their lives.
John, if it didn't work, John, I'd stop. I really would. I'd stop urine therapy and be done with my life.
I would stop, and I would tell people to stop if it didn't work.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Right?